I've done 2 book releases in the past, so I've gotten an idea of what does work, what doesn't work, and also I have some new things that I want to try. So I'm going to walk you guys through each of the 5 areas that I'm trying to focus on, and then we'll talk about Pearl's number. My number 1 focus is the book itself, obviously. My second focus is social media. And my third focus is this YouTube channel right here. My fourth focus is my website / my newsletter, kind of all piled into one. And then my fifth focus is my giveaways. So let's start with number 1, the book itself. And I know that it should be obvious, but if you're anything like me, you can get really wrapped up in all the fun stuff, all the marketing, all the to-dos, and just random stuff that you have going on, and you can forget to actually keep up with your book needs and prioritize the book itself. I did this with Pearl's number once already back in May. I was supposed to be editing based on beta feedback so I could give it to my editor, and instead I may have published a children's book and kind of just taken a whole month away from Pearl's number, and because of that I had to push my release date out a whole month. So that was my own fault. It always gets done, but sometimes if I don't prioritize the book itself and make it number 1 on my to-do list, I can fall behind a little bit, and that's stressful, and I don't need that stress. So my plan right now is to 100% prioritize the book itself first and try to always be ahead of schedule. We'll see how that goes. For Pearl's number, it's actually with my editor right now. So the first thing on my to-do list is when she gives it back to me, I'm going to complete the first round of edits, and then I'm actually going to give it back to her, and she has this cool system where she does a second edit for copy edits, and then I will complete those edits as well. I just ordered my first proof for Pearl's number the other day from CreateSpace, where I basically just need it for sizing and to double check some things and for promotional purposes. But once I complete all my edits, then I will need to make a second proof because I want to actually have a physical book in my hands for proofreading, which I will then do next. Another thing on my list for Pearl's number is to do the cover reveal and the release date reveal, and surprise, that's happening tomorrow. I'm releasing the book trailer for Pearl's number where you get to see the book cover, what it's about, and the release date. All of that's happening tomorrow, so just a little plug right in this moment to subscribe and ring the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified right when the book trailer comes out. Did I say book trailer or music video? I always say music video. The cover is absolutely stunning, so you do not want to miss this. If you want to be one of the first people to see the cover for Pearl's number, then you can subscribe to my monthly newsletter. The link for that is below. What else? I know I need to do pre-orders, and so I'm going to sync that up with the release of the book cover, and so underneath the book trailer and probably under this video too, once it's live, I will put the link where you can pre-order Pearl's number. And then obviously I need to get Pearl's number set up on all of my print-on-demand companies, so CreateSpace, Ingram Spark, and the Kindle platform KDP. And that's everything that I can think of at the moment, but I'm pretty sure there's more. We'll see. For social media, my plan is to try to find like a perfect balance, like a happy medium between fun and not spammy, but also raising awareness for this new book that's coming out and trying to kind of keep a good balance between those things because I never want to be the account that's like, buy my book, but I also realize that some people don't even realize that I have books out because I don't talk about them super often. So I need to find that balance and kind of try to keep it really stable. And so one of my ways that I'm excited to try and do that, and I'm always learning and working on this, but one of my ways to do that is to kind of bring you guys behind the scenes. And I just want to open up the publishing process, be really vulnerable with you guys, and just kind of show you what I'm going through as I get Pearl's number ready to release. For my YouTube channel, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I had planned out all of my videos for the entire year back in January, and I've only been adding to the list since, so I have way too many videos that I want to do, plus a bunch of cool tags that I've been tagged in. So I'm thinking to start out by continuing to do one video a week, but then in the 2 weeks leading up to my release, I'm going to do a video a day. This is going to be extremely intense. I did a version of this for the release of The Confident Corgi. I did a video a day for 10 days. days, and this time it's going to be 15 days. So I am going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. It's going to be really fun. A lot of good content is coming your way very soon. My fourth area that I'm going to focus on for my book release is my website / my newsletter. And I kind of lump these two together because I use something called Wix, W-I-X, and that is just this website where you can create your own website, and then it also has a newsletter feature within the website, which I really like. For my website, the goal is to keep it up to date. So like when I have the book trailer come out, I want to put that on my website. When pre-orders become live, I want to put that on my website. As far as signed copies of my books, I am actually going to hold off on doing signed copies for 3 to 6 months. The reason for this is just because the more that people will purchase a book on Amazon itself, the more that it will actually train Amazon to sell my book for me. I talk about this a lot in the video I did on pre-orders, but basically I really want to give Amazon a chance to really figure out who my ideal reader is. And if I do signed copies on my website separate from that, it's going to slow down the process. So I'm going to hold off on doing signed copies for probably up to 6 months. As far as the newsletter, I usually do 1 email a month with just general updates. And then this month I'm going to send out an extra newsletter when Evelyn's Number becomes free temporarily as an ebook for 5 days. But the reason that I include my newsletter in my book release plan, and the reason that I generally try to send out 1 newsletter every single month, is simply because it has guaranteed reach. I've probably said this before, but when I first heard this, it really opened my eyes to how important a newsletter is. Basically, you own your newsletter, whereas you don't own social media. So these goofy algorithms can keep people from seeing the things that you post. I've noticed on social media that ever since I've crossed kind of this threshold, they have stopped letting people see my posts. I'm getting less and less engagement, and less people are even seeing the posts at all. And so that's a bummer. That's what algorithms do. They're trying to make anybody with a bigger account pay money to get their stuff seen. And I would prefer to just go with the newsletter route because then it's guaranteed that you'll see it. So yeah, just a little plug for my newsletter. Make sure that you sign up for it so you don't miss anything. And last but not least, the fifth area that I want to focus on for my book release is giveaways. I am so excited for my giveaways. I have planned not just 1, not just 2, but 9 giveaways. The entries are all going to be different at different stages, but I'm going to keep them super simple. Most of them are going to have the option where you can choose your own prize, which is going to be really fun. But a couple are going to be more specific, such as the first one, which will just be the Evelyn's Number paperback since Pearl's Number isn't ready yet. And then another one will be the first few chapters of Pearl's Number, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You might remember from my other videos that I have the option to make Evelyn's Number temporarily free as an ebook for up to 5 days, and I'm going to do that next week. When the ebook becomes free, anybody who shares it on their social media will automatically be entered to win a signed copy of Evelyn's Number. I'll talk more about that next week, so make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified the moment the video comes out next week. Again, tomorrow is the cover reveal and the release date for Pearl's Number. I won't be in the video tomorrow, obviously, because it's a book trailer, but if you want to share on your social media, absolutely feel free. If you do decide to share the book trailer or the cover, make sure that you tag me or hashtag Pearl's Number so that I can see it and give you a shout out too. Thanks guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to support my channel, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!